We're going to turn to our politically incorrect story tonight. A Catholic student senate president at Florida State University is being forced out after stating that Black Lives Matter and the ACLU advocate for things that are explicitly anti-Catholic. Senior Jack Denton was participating in a Catholic Student Union online meeting where he wrote in the group chat, and I quote, "BlackLivesMatter.com fosters a queer-affirming network and defends transgenderism. The ACLU defends laws protecting abortion facilities and sued states that restrict access to abortion. Reclaim the Block claims less police will make our communities safer and advocates for cutting police departments' budgets. This is a little less explicit, but I think it's contrary to the church's teaching on the common good." End quote. Denton also added, "I don't mean to anger anyone. I know this is a very emotional topic. However, it is important to know what you're supporting when you're Catholic. If I stay silent while my brothers and sisters may be supporting an organization that promotes grave evils, I've sinned through my silence. I love you all," he wrote, "and I want us all to be aware of the truth. As far as it's a religious issue or not, there isn't an aspect of our lives that isn't religious because God wants our whole lives and everything we do to be oriented around him." End quote. Denton, of course, is 100% correct, but he was fired from his position at the school for saying these things. He is now suing the university, as he should. His lawyer joins us now, senior counsel with the Alliance Defending Freedom, Tyson Langhofer. Tyson, thank you for joining me.
Hey, thanks so much for having me.
All right, Tyson, walk us through exactly what happened here. So this was in a personal group chat between Jack Denton and other Catholic students, correct?
Correct. That's right. Jack's a member of the Catholic Student Union, which is actually one of the largest student groups on Florida State's campus. And he's been a member for a couple years. They have a group chat where they talk about all kinds of things, where they ask for prayer and things like that. And so the issue of police shootings came up and somebody shared the video. And Jack just simply said, hey, if you want to go support those fine. But just so you know, they have anti-Catholic views. That's it. You would think that students, other Catholic students, would want to know that information. He didn't, tell them that they were doing anything wrong, or not to do it. He just said, just so you know, if you're going to watch it, these have anti-Catholic views. And somebody in that group chat shared that with the student senate. And that very night, they had a vote to vote him out. That vote failed. But they engaged in a public pressure campaign over 2 days to get other senators to join in. And 2 days later, they held another vote. And this time it was 33-3 in voting Jack out, simply for stating his private views in a Catholic group chat.
And by the way, he's correct about the Catholic views. The Catholic Church explicitly condemns communism. The Black Lives Matter movement, the group, the founders, espouse that they are trained Marxists. He's correct about that. The ACLU does defend abortion. The Catholic Church's doctrine is pro-life, meaning that excludes abortion from things that are morally permissible in the Catholic Church. He's correct, and I thought he stated it very compassionately and very compellingly. It was not personal at all. Talk about the appeal process. So he was removed from the Student Senate because he's Catholic. What is the crux of the lawsuit? Free speech or freedom of religion?
Well, both of those, actually, because obviously he was using his speech to express his religious views. And so the First Amendment protects both his right to speak something and not be punished for that. It's called First Amendment retaliation, when the state retaliates against you for speaking. But they also have, engaged in burdening his free exercise of religion. And both of those are prohibited because the student union or the student government is it's a state actor, and they're prohibited from violating the First Amendment rights of their students. And frankly, it's contrary to the university's policy as well, being a marketplace of ideas.
And also, I do want to address really quick the false accusation. So when one of the students in the Catholic Student Union took a screenshot of the group chat and sent it to the Student Senate, and then the Student Senate responded to this, I believe that there was a false accusation against Jack Denton in there. I believe that this is what the individual said. She accused Mr. Denton of describing some people as grave evil. I read what Jack wrote. I didn't see that anywhere. Did I miss something, or was that a false accusation?
That was false. Jack did not say that. He didn't describe anybody as grave evils. He said, if you support grave evils, and what he's talking about is policies, state policies, which support the killing of innocent life. And abortion is the killing of innocent life, according to the Catholic Church and according to Jack's views. And so that's what he was referring to.
And has the school administration responded to this in any way?
Well, that's the disappointing part. Jack tried to go through the administrative process. He appealed to the Student Supreme Court, and they refused to seat the justices. We sent 2 letters to university administration and said, please get them to appoint justices so he can, have his case heard, and they refused to do that. So we were forced to file a lawsuit. That wasn't our goal. Our goal was to go through the process, but they refused to step in, and so he was forced to file a lawsuit.
Well, we're interested to hear how this goes. I mean, I'm extremely sorry to hear that he's being discriminated against based on his religious views. What happened to him is clearly wrong. I appreciate you representing him, and we do want to keep updated as this lawsuit moves forward. Tyson, thank you for being with us tonight.
Thank you for having me.